Going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Jaynarc, and we are flying by with these rebuild videos, but let's get into it. So we have 2 seasons to rebuild the lines. We just failed with the Jets that you guys just saw probably yesterday or a couple days ago. We just failed with the Jets, and you know, I'm hungry. I want to see some success. So the Lions actually won their first game last weekend, beating was it the Vikings? I don't know who they just beat, but they just beat a team, and currently they're 1-9 or they're 1-10-1, something like that. And we're gonna see what we could do to not let Dan Campbell get fired. Okay, so I could make moves now. We're obviously in a tough division. We got the Bears and the Packers and the Vikings, so everyone's really tough here. So we have 2 seasons to make it, like, to go far with this squad. So I'm going to show you guys what we have right now. We have a 73 overall Jared Goff. We have some mediocre receivers. Offensive line ain't too bad, but we definitely need some help there, though. Definitely. I don't know why Penisa was playing right tackle. Like, I guess it's okay, but I didn't really like that. I'd rather him play as like an offensive, like the left tackle, but that's fine. But we don't have a receiver. Defense is pretty trash too, if you ask me. Defense is really bad. Oh my god, no wonder why they just got their first win not too long ago. So I don't know how much cap room we have available, but I think obviously the way how the season goes, we're gonna need to go for a QB. And so Frank Ragnow's gone, so that's why we don't have that position. Makes sense. So Jared Goff would be a penalty of $20 million if we get rid of him. So I'm hoping that they keep us after a year because Dan Campbell just got signed. So we'll really just give ourselves 1 year to actually be useful. So I'm not going to touch anything because this squad is not looking too good. So let's into the playoffs. Hopefully we don't get fired. So we went 3-14. We didn't get fired though. So we obviously had the worst record. GM meeting Black Monday. We got trashed this season. The fact that we finished with 3 wins is actually very surprising to me. But we got trashed this season, but it's okay. It's okay, because next season we're making the playoffs. So I want to show you guys how we did statistically. So none of our guys were top 3 anywhere, which is okay. So hopefully we had the worst. So we had the worst offense, makes sense, and we also had almost the top 3 worst defense. 24 touchdowns, 18 picks for Jared Goff. So Jared Goff is obviously not the answer. Running backs were just okay. Receivers, I'm on Ross St. Brown. I have high hopes for will do really well. Watson, when he was at USC, played pretty good. Defense, Charles Harris had 7 sacks. Anzalone had 4 picks. But other than that, defense didn't really do too much. So we were pretty trash. So I'm not even going to bother to look at who made the Pro Bowl. So what we're going to do is import a local file, right? Import this draft class that we got going on, and instead of always going for Desmond Ridder as the QB, we're gonna go with someone else this time. I'm thinking maybe like if they got like JT Daniels, we're gonna go with a top 5 QB. That's the #1 thing we'll do. We'll go with a top 5 QB. Hopefully we have some first rounders. Hopefully we do. But with the QBs they have available, they got JT Daniels and Desmond Ridder. So I'm gonna go with JT Daniels if we're able to draft him early. That'd be really nice, but for Dan Campbell as well. But let's sim to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is Packers Browns. Wow, so Packers went all the way. They were 10-7 too. That's very interesting to see. Simulate past that. Packers end up losing the Super Bowl 21-35. And Tom Brady won a lot of awards. Aaron Donald won Defensive Player of the Year. Justin Fields, all that good stuff. So Packers are defending the champs in the NFC. So that's going to be a tough one to go against because they're the leaders in our division. So hopefully Aaron Rodgers has gone to a different team. That'd be really nice. But let's see what we can do here as we have some moves to. Okay, so we got Jack Fox, our punter here, who's actually really nice. He's probably like a Pro Bowl punter. He's an 83 overall superstar. So might as well re-sign him because why not? Give him about $14 million. We get him back. Charles Harris had 7 sacks. I'm going to keep him around. Seems like he'll be a good piece for our defense. TRACY Walker as a backup safety should be really good for us. Anzalone did really well at captain, as our captain and our middle linebacker. He led our team in picks, so we gotta definitely just surround him with some good pieces on the defense. And then we just have SHAUN DION Hamilton as just the backup. I think will be really good for us. But he wants to test free agency. Actually, these guys are just some low overalls. A lot of low overalls here. So, and that helped us get to 3 and 14. And then I want to see if we can get rid of Jared Goff now. See if we can move on from him, because he's obviously not the answer. We could honestly trade him somewhere too. Yeah, he went down. He regressed to 70 overall, and he's only 27. He's literally only 27. So that just goes to show that he is just on a decline, which is really sad to see, because you know Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl with the Rams. Him and Todd Gurley, they're just gone from the league. But either way, we have to sign some free agents, make some moves. Probably gonna have a high pick. We could go Kayvon Thibodeau, but we'd have to see. So it looks like Devontae got re-signed. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that. So the quarterbacks, we just got Jared Goff, long term here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna sign Kyle Trask, quarterback from Florida. We're gonna sign him as just our backup. Sign Kyle Trask as our backup, and then running backs, we just got DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams. So I think they'll be good as that pair. Fullback, we could sign Patrick Ricard for blocking duties. I've always liked having him, and I don't ever think the Ravens will actually just like let go of him. So I'm gonna see if we could get him up. I think it would be good for our offense, because we're changing the whole thing. As you know, we're gonna get a new QB. Receiver, we need to get a receiver that's gonna be very solid, because we only have Quintus Cephas and Amon-Ra St. Brown. So if we go all in for like, I don't know, like a top quality receiver like Chris Godwin, I feel like that could pan out really, really well. But we do have some pieces on the defense to go after too. So I'm gonna go with someone like DJ Chark. Give him a deal. He's 25 years old. He's a big body receiver. He's a deep threat. He should be really nice for us. We're going to give him a deal. And then at tight end, we just have TJ Hawk. So having a number 2 behind him would be really nice, like Ian Thomas perhaps. Or we could honestly draft the tight end just to back him up. Left tackle, we're good. Left guard, we're good. Center, we're good. Right guard, we need someone. I think going to do like Will Hernandez should be really good for us, as he's younger and he could perform really well. So we're going to give him a deal. Right tackle, we have Penei Sewell, so we're good at that, who's a superstar, so that's great. Left end. So left end is going to be a position we have to really kind of think about, like what we could do here. So we could go with Chris Wormley. We could go with Chris Wormley, or we could draft the D end. D tackles is a huge position of need. I know Sebastian Joseph Day is injured, but we're going to go see if we can get Sebastian Joseph Day, sign him to the team. Should be a force in the middle for our D-line. Right end, we have just Michael Brockers, but we might end up actually drafting Kayvon Thibodeau, actually. Because if we could just go with a left end here, like William Golston. William Golston could be nice. He provides the veteran leadership on the D-line. And then we can get rid of Michael Brockers, who's just older. Left outside linebacker, we have a couple guys we can move on from. Middle linebacker, we just have Anzalone and Barnes. So I think we'll sign could sign Devondre Campbell, who's a star and he's a scheme fit. We also could sign Chris Barnes too. I don't know. Anzalone, I feel like fits the scheme really well. So I feel like with a good season, with some help, he could definitely perform. So we'll just sign Jalen Smith as just another backup to have. And then right outside linebacker is Charles Harris. Cornerbacks, we should be getting Okuda back, which we are. We could draft someone too. And free safety is a position of need. Strong safety's good. Kicker, we just have Austin Seibert. So this is what we'll do here. So we'll see if we can move on from any of these guys here. Let's see if we could trade away Jared Goff. If we could trade away Jared Goff for a pick, that'd be really nice. Let's see. What picks do we have? We have the first pick and the 12th pick. So nice. We have one of the first picks in the draft. Let's see if we could get rid of Jared Goff, move him for a first rounder. That'd be nice. If we can move him for a first rounder, that'd be perfect. Send him to a team that needs a QB. Eagles, nah, that'd be disrespectful. Washington football team, that'd be good. We give them a 17th pick. They said they'd want more, so if we go give them our 5th as well, a 5th in Jared Goff for their first, they don't think that's enough. So a 3rd of next year and Jared Goff for their first, they still feel like that's not enough. So we give them a 3rd of this year and Jared Goff for their first, perfect. So now we're going to be in a huge need for a QB, but what I want to do, because I want to make a power move and move up and get Kayvon Thibodeau and a quarterback with our first picks. So, and then we're still going to make moves to make sure that we have some freedom of cap. So Trey Flowers is someone we definitely got to either get rid of or just because he's just taking up a lot of cap room as well. And I don't like that. Michael Brockers would be a penalty moving on from him, so that's fantastic. So we moved on from Jared Goff, but we got a first-round pick out of it, so not too bad. So let's see if we get any of these guys we just went after. All right, so practically everyone accepted their offer from us, which is nice to see here. So we just shored up a lot of positions, and we have about 27 million left still, which is really good. So at tight end, we can draft someone. Quarterback, we have Trask for backup duties. We have Patrick Ricard now. Receivers, we have DJ Chark, Quincy Cephas. I'm going to leave the receivers at that. What I will do, though, is sign backup offensive linemen just so we don't get injured. I don't know if we ended up getting a right guard. Let's see. We got Will Hernandez, so we're good there. I'm going to sign Matt Skura to be a backup center for us. Because you guys know me, I love having backups. Left end, we have William Golston. D-tackle, we have Sebastian Joseph Day. Right end, we have Michael Brockers. We're going to obviously draft Kayvon Thibodeau. And then left us linebacker, we have a rotation going on there, which isn't too bad. We could see if we can move on from one of those guys, maybe. Middle linebackers is good. Charles Harris will be in his 2nd year running our team. And safety. So safety is another big position we have to work on too. So yeah, we'll have to see what we do with that. We could get rid of Austin Seibert, get a better kicker in Tyler Bass or Bass. Get Tyler Bass and then get rid of Austin Seibert, or maybe they'll get rid of them themselves. But we short up some positions. We need to get a QB in the draft. I think if we maybe move up, because I want to get JT Daniels and Kayvon Thibodeau. Like, I'm letting you guys know right now, that's who I want to go after. So we got to see who has a high pick. Like a top 5. We need a top 5 pick. We have the first pick, obviously. Let's see. 6. Oh my God. Eagles have 3 first-round picks. Jesus. I don't think JT Daniels will stay that long, though. Giants do. Giants have the 2nd and the 7th. So in order to move up to that, let's see what we could do here. So we could give them our 17th, and we could give them a 3rd of next year. I feel like they could take that. A 3rd of next year and our 17th for their 2nd. 3rd of next. How about a 3rd and a 4th of next year? 3rd and a 4th of next year. Damn, if you could improve it a bit more. How about a 2nd of next year? We give our 2nd and 3rd and our 1st of this year for this. Perfect. So now we could actually get the players we want. Perfect. That's looking really good. So let's send to the draft. It's time to start the NFL draft. So obviously we got the first 2 picks. I'm definitely going with our first pick. We're definitely going to go Kayvon Thibodeau. Get our new right end. Going to help out the defense a lot. We're going to pick him up. Top 5 projection. Lions, 8 finesse move. Looks really good. We're picking him up. 80 speed, 81 strength. Hidden dev. He'll be really good for us. And then we're going to pick up our QB of the future. QB of the future. And it's going to be between JT Daniels and Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder is looking like the ideal candidate here. But I think JT Daniels is going to... Whoa, I almost went down, and that would have been bad. We're going to go with JT Daniels, quarterback from Georgia, hidden dev. He's going to be really good for us. Should be really good. And then with our 12th pick via your draft board, With our 12th pick, this should be really good too to see what else we could get. I'm low-key thinking of getting a corner. I feel like a corner could be a steal for us. A corner could be really a really good steal for us. We just picked up a right end in Kayvon Thibodeau, I think. I think we did. So what we could get now is a left end if there's any. George Karlaftis, a D tackle, a middle linebacker in Ellis Brooks maybe. A corner and Derek Stingley. Yeah, let's go Derek Stingley. Let's go Derek Stingley. He should be really good. Hidden dev, 92 speed, should be really nice. And with our round 2 pick, hopefully we could get a gem. That'd be really nice. Let's see what we could get here. I don't know why the Browns always draft a running back, but okay, so they have a couple of good players left here. We could go Ed Ingram for left guard. That'd be really interesting because we already have Jonah Jackson, but yeah, Tanner Morgan from Minnesota, Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. We don't need him though. Aiden Hutchinson. I think we drafted a cornerback, a QB, and a right end. So we could go defense again. Let's see if Ellis Brooks is sitting around. He's not, unfortunately. Nick Bonito, free safety. They got Brandon Joseph from Northwestern. Could be a good fit. We didn't sign a free safety, so Brandon Joseph could be really good for us. Or we'll pick him up. He has hidden dev as well, so he should be nice. And that's all for our picks. So let's go to the end of the draft. So now we have an 83 offense and an 80 defense. So it looks like our moves were probably astronomical. So Kayvon Thibodeau was 82. Our quarterback JT Daniels was 75. Derek Stingley was an 81. Brandon Joseph was a 70. So not too bad. And we also picked up a tight end, as I was hoping we would. So not too bad. We got some new starters on our team. So we're looking really good. So I might change up the schemes a little bit. Oh, we got some people returning from injury too. Trey Flowers, Logan Sternberg, AJ Parker, Romeo Carwa. Got some starters back from injury. Let me adjust the lineup here. We could maybe make some final moves. Offensive line is looking really good though. Offensive line is looking really solid. And then we have JT Daniels in his prime here. We could go to... Oh, what happened? What's up with the running backs? Oh, that's just how they're doing it. Okay. Might get another receiver just to be safe. Might just get another receiver. Vertical power run is how our offense works. We would need a strong arm defense, a strong arm QB for that. So JT Daniels is a field general. He'll work well. He'll do his thing. Maybe giving him a solid receiver could actually help him out too. So D-line is actually looking really good. We got Kayvon Thibodeau with Sebastian Joseph-Day and William Golston. Kayvon Thibodeau is a run stopper, but we're asking him to be a power rusher, so this should be really good. He looks huge. He looks massive. And then linebackers are looking pretty good with these guys coming back. I'm gonna start Brandon Joseph over Will Harris. We got Derek Stingley, our cornerback here. He should be really good. Coming from LSU, he should be elite for us, a lockdown corner. And we run a 3-4 under, but maybe if we change it up, because Sebastian Joseph-Day is gonna work perfectly with that defense. Obviously, a base 3-4 will work really well too for us because it gets everyone schemed in. Derek Stingley will get schemed in. Our linebackers are gonna do really, really well with everything going here, so that's awesome. So corners, all right. So I have high hopes for this team. I do. I really do. I think we just need to get another middle linebacker and receiver, and I think we should be good. I'm gonna see if there's any free agents we could sign that could potentially help us out before we simulate. So AB would be a nice veteran to pick up for the team. Middle linebacker is not really anyone there that we could really use. AB would be a nice veteran though, which I could think about getting. He could be really nice for us. So unless there's someone we could trade for, I'd rather trade for a middle linebacker though. Yeah, I'd rather trade for a middle linebacker just to be safe. We have 2 first-round picks. Wow, I did not know that. We given a third for a middle linebacker. We only have 300K cap, so we can't get someone too crazy. I don't even think we'd be able to afford anyone if we tried it, actually. Unless we gave up someone. Kenneth Murray, Kaiser White, Drew Tranquil. Alright, so maybe we go with Drew Tranquil. Add him to the team, but we gotta figure out how to free up some cap before we do so. And let's see, is there anyone that's willing to get cut and join a team where they will be loved? Maybe we cut our kicker because we have 2, I think. Okay, so we cut Austin Seibert. Cut Austin Seibert, perfect. We won't be able to get a receiver though, so we gotta see if there's anything else we can move on from. Safeties are good. Corners is really no one we can move on from. Okay, so right outside linebacker is good. Middle linebackers are good. Left outside, we could get rid of Trey Flowers. Yeah, we could cut Trey Flowers or we could trade him. Even though he's a captain, we already have Romeo Carba backing him up, so we could just trade him away, maybe get a middle linebacker by trading him. That could work out in our favor actually. Let's see, we got Romeo Carba. Oh no, not Romeo Carba. Trey Flowers, who we want to get rid of. Let's see if any team would love to pick him up. We see the Cowboys. Cowboys are interested. Cowboys are very interested. We want a middle linebacker though. Micah Parsons. If we could take Leighton Vander Esch from them, they don't even have cap room. They don't even have cap room for Trey Flowers. Jaguars would be very interested. We want a middle linebacker. What do you guys are willing to give? You guys aren't really willing to give anything of value. How about a receiver? MVS, Laviska. MVS would be a pretty interesting pickup. Another tall receiver. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can't go with the Jaguars, unfortunately. Because we could just cut Trey Flowers. But a team would love to pick him up. Just see if we could just trade him to a team. See if we get anything. We got the Bengals here who are interested. We could go with a middle linebacker with them. They don't really have one. So Trey Flowers is too high in cap. Unless we trade for someone's receiver. That's another thing we could do. But that could be another thing we could go for. But I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of money to be given up. Packers. But look, the Packers are negative 47 million in cap. That's insane. Any teams? OBJ? Nah. No teams could really afford him, unfortunately. So it's like, I think we gotta just accept it for what it is, and just Julio Jones is still on the Titans too. So we're gonna cut Trey Flowers, sign AB, and maybe trade for Drew Tranquil. I think that's the best bet. I think that's our best move to make for this team. We're gonna cut Trey Flowers, sign AB. Alright, so goodbye to Trey Flowers. And now Romeo Carr was the starter. He should be pretty good for us. He should perform really well. So cut AB, trade for Drew Tranquil, or maybe even a higher middle linebacker. Now that we have a cap room, we have about 17 million available. So maybe we could give up like a second for a solid middle linebacker. Anzalone and Jalen Smith backing him up too would be really good. Let's see what's available here. Kenneth Murray is only 23. I know a second would go through. I know it would. I want to see if we get a more established middle linebacker though. Fred Warner would be insane. If we were able to get Fred Warner, that'd be crazy. But obviously not. He's way too good. He's way too good. Miles Jack wouldn't be too bad. Ruben Foster. We got Juwan Bentley, Nick Kwiatkowski, Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen should be a beast. He fits the scheme, you know. Devin Bush. How about Devin White? Would Devin White work? Could we give up a second for Devin White? Oh, they wouldn't be able to afford him. We gotta look at the teams that have cap room, obviously. All right, so we go Kenneth Murray, give up a second-round pick. That goes through. We get a new middle linebacker. So now we could sign like AB. I think that should be really good for us too. So let's go. Let's take a look at that. Receiver. We got AB here. Sign him to the active roster. Now we have a veteran leading the core. So we should be looking pretty good now with our team. So I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like right before we sim and put this second season to test with JT Daniels as QB1, AB as their new receiver 1. We got DJ Chark, Quinton Cephas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, a good offensive line, TJ Hawk. Defense, we got Kenneth Murray and Anzalone. Linebackers going to be doing well. D-line is looking really well. This should be a playoff caliber team. So let's see if JT Daniels can lead our squad to a playoffs. I was about to say Super Bowl. Let's check it out. Ooh, so we did make the playoffs. We went 11-6. Awesome. Okay, we won the division too. So immediately everything already better. Already better. We went 3-14. All those moves we made, we better have made the damn playoffs. So JT Daniels wasn't up there. None of our receivers were up there. Defense, none of our guys were top 3 anywhere. But we won our division. We won our division. Offense was 11th. JT Daniels, good move by me. Defense was 19th. Okay, nothing too crazy. JT Daniels, 39 touchdowns, 12 picks, 102 passer rating. Immediate upgrade than Jared Goff. 1,000 yards from DeAndre Swift. 16 touchdowns backing up with Jamal Williams. Receivers, AB, 14 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. TJ Hawk, second in receiving. Awesome. Defense, 8 sacks from Okarwa. Anzalone led the team in tackles. He had 5 picks as well with 2 sacks. Derek Stingley had 5 picks as well. William Ghostin had 5 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau had 3. Not too bad. 5 picks from both Stingley and Anzalone. A lot of interceptions from our defense. So looking really good. Looking really good. So we made the playoffs. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna look at our roster though before we go into it. We're facing the Cardinals who have D-Hop. So offense, JT Daniels is an 80. DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams are doing their thing. Oh, damn. Antonio Brown's injured. Our leading receiver is injured, but everyone else is healthy. Defense, Kayvon Thibodeau is a superstar. Derek Stingley is a superstar X-Factor. Joseph is now the new starter. Jeff Okudah went down in the bench on the depth chart. D-line, we're missing William Golston, but hopefully he comes back. Abdominal tear, so he's done unless we go to the Super Bowl. So we're looking really good. We're looking really good, and let's see if we can beat the Cardinals. See if we can beat D-Hop. We have Derek Stingley on him, locking him down. We actually ended up winning 35-21. The Lions winning a playoff game? The Lions won a playoff game. Okay. Okay. With a rookie QB? Say word. And we get AB back too, and our backup, one of our backup running backs. Oh, man. Now we're facing DK Metcalf and the Seahawks in the divisional. We ended up losing a close one just by 3, dude. We just lost by 3 in the divisional to the Seahawks. That's tough. That's tough. But I will say, we did our thing. We did our thing. We made the playoffs. The rebuild went perfectly. 1 year of just straight, I guess you could say, being bad has led us to the playoffs. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna see. So we beat the Cardinals at home in JT Daniels' first game. He threw 1 touchdown, 1 pick, got sacked twice. But Kyler Murray got picked off twice and got sacked once. DeAndre Swift had 3 touchdowns. Jamal Williams had a touchdown too. So we're a run-heavy offense. Receivers needed some help there, but defense, J.J. Watt sacked us. Levi Zurich got a sack though. But we got 2 interceptions. 1 from Derek Stingley and 1 from Jeff Okudah. Some of our top corners got some interceptions. In the divisional against the Seahawks that we did ended up losing. It was a close game. We ended up only losing by 3. JT Daniels threw 4 touchdowns. He went off. This kid went crazy. So did Russell Wilson. It was just touchdowns after touchdowns. Chris Carson, though, led the way running the ball. So that's something to keep in mind that happened to us. AB, he came back. AB came back from injury. 11 catches, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. And a DJ Chark Boston as well. And then defense, there was no sacks, so we just time of possession, you know, that's probably what really got us. A close game like that. I'm not even mad. I'm actually very happy how this came out. Very, very happy. And if we go to the Pro Bowl, So Super Bowl is Jaguars Buccaneers. Okay. But Pro Bowl, I better see JT Daniels. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. JT Daniels, our QB, he made the Pro Bowl. Receivers, AB made it. Awesome. TJ Hawk made it. Awesome. Offensive line. Frank Ragnar, center, made it. Nice. D-line. No one. Romeo Carwin made the Pro Bowl. Anzalone made the Pro Bowl. Derek Stingley made the Pro Bowl. Awesome. So we had a lot of guys make the Pro Bowls. This is looking that's really good. So we just rebuilt the Lions in under 2 seasons to playoff contenders, and they won the division too. So obviously we're gonna get some upgrades. I feel like our QB and our corner, Derek Stingley's now in 88. Holy crap! I feel like they both got offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Let's see if that's the case. I want to see. I'm gonna see who got it. And the Jaguars ended up winning the Super Bowl 37-31. Trevor Lawrence won Super Bowl MVP. JT Daniels won Offensive Rookie of the Year, but Defensive Rookie of the Year went to James Skalski from the Eagles. That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. But we'll leave it at that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. We rebuilt the Lions to playoff contenders in just 2 seasons, which is really nice. Or actually just in the season, really. And I'm very happy about that. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what's the next team for me to rebuild. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, you gotta be a fiend to succeed. Peace.